Alrighty, so today I'm gonna go over how I did the vocal process. My vocal chain for Liz Thresher's single "Testify" is on her latest EP called "A Different Hue." So I'm gonna go over my vocal chain and go over what I was thinking throughout the process. So hopefully you could apply some of these techniques to your mix and it'll turn out well. All right, so here is the unprocessed vocal.
Your smile is brighter than your speech, a spoonful of.
All right, so when I track this in my live room. I positioned the mic kind of in the center for this song because the room has a nice tone, a nice reverberation. And whenever I kind of want that natural reverberation, I'll place it in the center in a particular direction, and I'll get the effect that I'm looking for. So you can kind of hear that natural reverberation.
Your smile is brighter than your speech, a spoonful of.
Just kind of a little slap back on the yours when she says your. All right, so the first thing I did was I added a little auto tune. We didn't really need it, but speech kept bothering me when she said speech. It drifted just a little bit, and one of the yours wasn't out of key, but I prefer to just go ahead and do it so it's not bugging me throughout the process. And if it's okay with the artist, I'll go ahead and leave it there. So you can just kind of take a listen and hear what I'm talking about before.
Your smile is brighter than your speech, a spoonful of.
With.
Your smile is brighter than your speech, a spoonful of.
So it just corrected a little bit. You see, it wasn't very aggressive. The retuning speed is at 73, and it's pretty relaxed as far as picking up the signal or correcting the signal, I should say. Next thing I did was add a little EQ and compression. Wanted to control the vocal a little bit. Throughout the vocal process, I'm primarily trying to tame and control the vocal. So once we bring it out and mastering, I'm able to bring out more of what I want to hear or more of what should be there as opposed to what shouldn't. So take a listen before and after.
Your smile is brighter than your speech, a spoonful of.
With.
Your smile is brighter than your speech, a spoonful of.
So you see the vocal just sounds a little bit more tamed, and that's what I'm going for. The next thing I added was a de-esser. This Fat Filters Pro DS is one of my favorites. Pretty simple to use. There are others that I use as well, but this one is really quick. So whenever I'm trying to work fast, I'll go ahead and slap this on and see what happens. So take a listen. With.
Your smile is brighter than your speech, a spoonful of.
All right, so I was pretty aggressive on the de-esser because I don't want it to be as harsh once I bring the vocal out a little bit later. That way the S's, the sibilance will be there, but it'll sound more natural and a little bit more pleasing as opposed to being harsh. All right, so next thing I added was this compressor. Let's take a listen before and after.
Your smile is brighter than. Your smile is brighter than.
So see, I'm just taming the vocal more. Every step of the way, the vocal sounds a little more close together. That way, in the mastering stage, once I'm bringing everything out more, I'll have more control over what I'm enhancing and what I'm taking away. All right, and the final step in this vocal chain was this equalizer. Did some more cutting and did a little boosting in the high, mid, and high. Brought the S's out a little more, so you hear what I'm talking about. They sound a little more natural for this particular song. I felt like they should be present. All right, so take a listen.
Your smile is brighter than your speech, a spoonful of.
Without.
Your smile is brighter than your speech, a spoonful of.
Alrighty, and here, take a listen to it in the mix.
Your smile is brighter than ice, yeah, babe. Your speech, a spoonful of honey. Your touch lights up a fire, yeah, in me, and it feels so good to let it burn.
All right, so once again, this is Liz Thresher's song, Testify. It's on her EP, A Different Hue. You can listen to the mastered version on iTunes, or Spotify, or any of your major streaming platforms, as well as YouTube. Feel free to leave comments and make suggestions. I can maybe cover some of those suggestions in later videos. So thanks a lot for tuning in, and see you next time.